Yes, correct. I just wanted to know if she had it to do over again, would she do it over again?
You know what? I've thought about this a lot, Jenny. First of all, fabulous name. But I would not change a single thing. You know, every single thing that has happened in my life has brought me to this moment right here. And there are things that I had trouble forgiving myself for doing. And you know what? If I continue not doing them now and I continue making that amends to myself by being the woman of grace and integrity that I know I can be, then all of the past, all of the history, everything that's happened, it was all for a reason. It was all for right now.
And Jenny and Georgia, the reason I'm glad she said that is she can be of so much help to other people out there by virtue of your experience. It's your darkest hour will be your greatest benefit to others who are suffering.
I mean, I hope so. That's my biggest hope in publishing the book, is that it can help at least one other person.
Paulette in Utah. Paulette?
Hello, Dr. Drew.
Paulette?
I would like to comment. Jenny, I identify so much with your story, but for different reasons. I had a mom who, when I was young, would tell me during our fights as, you know, a young teenager, nobody will have you, nobody will have you. And she was quite abusive. And I was molested also from the age of 9 till 11. And as a result of having this drilled into me, as I got older, everybody had me. And
well, again, a lot of that is the sexual abuse of women, which is unfortunately such an unbelievably common thing. The 13-year-old we talked to in the last segment could be conceptualized as having been sexually abused, even though
they say 1 in 3 is the statistic.
1 in 3 get sexually abused, and you weren't initially sexually abused, but you got into sexual activity that essentially was traumatizing to you.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I ended up at a very young age having sex with people and then just using that as my only means of communicating. Have you sought any help, Paulette, about?
I have. I'm 60 years old and have spent quite a life trying to get over this, and it took a long time. And I would encourage you, to just keep doing what you're doing, and those people out there that need help, I just encourage them to get out of abusive situations and seek the help they need, because it's there.
Very powerful, very powerful coming from somebody that has really had a whole lifetime under the shadow of all this. Sheila, North Carolina. Sheila, you have something for Jenny?
Yes. I wonder, by my father not being an affectionate man or being able to talk to me, tell me how much he loved me, made me promiscuous.
I don't like thinking of things as make you promiscuous. That's a little bit of a false,
very blame game.
Yeah, it's a little bit too blaming, and it's hard to make those kinds of absolute blanket statements about someone's behavior in the present. But you became promiscuous at what age?
I became promiscuous probably at 14, 13, 14.
Well, one thing, and Jenny, you back me up on this, is young males and females act out sexually in their teen years. It's a way of expressing their distress, of trying to get something positive to regulate their emotions. It's one of the options that our culture gives them to feel better. And it can be caused by a myriad of different problems in their childhood.
Well, absolutely. And I think the saying is, if your parents left you standing out in the rain when you were a little kid, shame on them. But if you're still standing out in the rain as an adult, get out of the rain. It's time to take responsibility for your actions right now and make the changes that you need to make you a whole woman and to feel good about yourself.
And for you, 12 Steps has been a big part of that.
Huge. Huge. I mean, that is a testament to the power of recovery.